Making a difference in my students' lives? That's my goal as a teacher. My love for school developed very early on in my childhood, and in fact, I actually had to beg my parents to send me to preschool for. School has always been my thing. It's always come very easy to me, and it's always something that I've excelled at since I was very little. And I owe this to my Catholic grammar school near my house that I attended from grades preschool 4 to 8th grade. And it was here that I really flourished as a student and as a person. And I really believe that it is because of this experience that I want to continue my career as a teacher in the education world. Because the school was so small, the smaller class sizes really helped me to get individual attention from all of my teachers. And because I was so good at it, I would get praise from my teachers regularly. And I always remember really striving to do my best and wanting my teachers' approval. I always remember thinking that my teachers were some of the best people in the world, that they knew everything. And I always remember wanting to make other people happy the way that my teachers made me happy. And so, even though I didn't know I wanted to become an educator until later on in high school and even my first year of college, this was my first experience loving the educational world, I guess you could say. And it is here in middle school that I also had my first experience helping others. And I was recommended for an after school program known as Student Helping Students, and only a few upperclassmen were assigned to the after school program every year. And it was to help younger students who were struggling in their coursework. And so I was able to finally give back my knowledge that had been so plentiful to me ever since I was little to those who were struggling. And I remember having ideas of wanting to be a teacher, but I think that I was just so young at that point that I just wanted to focus on growing up and getting out of school. But now looking back on it, actually being an elementary education major now, I can definitely say that this was one of the best experiences that I've had that has led me to the path where I am today. Clearly, uniform and first day of school pictures were a common occurrence in my house, but this just goes to show how much pride that my family and I took in my education. As I entered high school, school became more challenging. It was here when I realized my true abilities as a student and really excelled in the field of education. The thought of becoming a teacher became more and more appealing, and I had many opportunities to test this theory. Some of this included reading to younger children and shadowing student teachers. One small moment stands out to me in particular. One day before the start of class, my friends and I were comparing notes before the teacher walked into the room for the upcoming exam. And my friend took my study guide and said, "Oh, Victoria, your handwriting is so neat. It looks like a kindergarten teacher." And I still remember the statement to this day because it took me aback. And it was almost a confirmation to me in a way that someone thought that I should be a teacher too. Because up until this point, I was so unsure about the idea. But somebody just saying it out loud to me in such a minor context really stuck with me, and I honestly believe that's one of the reasons why I want to be a teacher today. When I graduated high school and entered Ramapo College, I was still unsure about teaching as a future career. Because of two influential people in my life, my mom and my brother Andrew, I found the courage to join the teacher ed program at Ramapo.
Education has always been important to me. Growing up, I was a very good student, and I instilled that in Victoria. Victoria has always done very well in school. She's been in countless honor societies, and now that she is in college, she's decided to become a teacher. I think she'd make a really good teacher. She's empathetic and compassionate. She loves working with little children. She likes to share her gift of knowledge. Um, I think that she wants to inspire children. I think she would make a great difference in a child's life, and that's why I think that she would make an excellent teacher.
Victoria is a great big sister. She taught me all the things I know and impacted my life. I even remember when we were in the same school together for a little while, and she helped me with my homework all the time. She impacts everybody around her, and I would love to have a great teacher like Victoria.
Joining the teacher ed program at Ramapo has been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. Even though I'm only a second semester sophomore, a newly declared elementary education major, I've already had so many valuable experiences that will prove to be extremely beneficial when I enter the field. Every single education class that I've taken so far has been extremely interesting, fun to take, and it's taught me so much that I will use one day. I feel like I'm not doing busy work, and I feel like I actually want to sit in the classroom and go to class, and I'm excited more and more every day that this is my future career path. I've also had the wonderful experience of actually going in, observing, and tutoring in two classrooms, one kindergarten and one first grade. And I feel like the experiences like these that I am receiving and will receive in the future in this teacher ed program are truly valuable. And I think that everything that I'm doing now will really help to ensure that I'm the best teacher that I can be one day. My goals and aspirations as a teacher are to change a child's life and instill hope in all of my students, spread a love for learning like I had as a child growing up, inspire others, create a safe learning environment for all, especially in light of what's going on in our schools today, and helping other educators along the way. While I still have a long road ahead of me, I know that I will achieve my goals and stay true to myself along the way.